Yo, guys, what's up? Welcome back to a new episode of Behind the Mask podcast. And of course, I'm your host, Mushe. For this episode, I had an OG in this game, Solid from the Saviors, the old captain and still the co-captain of the Saviors. Yeah, I think he doesn't need any introduction, but for the guys who don't know him, he's a real OG in the game. He started actually Saviors, and until today, he's still active. He's getting older, but he's not here to leave soon. He said he has some few more years. So, yeah, guys, with that said, what is stopping us to jump into the episode, guys? Enjoy this one. Yo, Solid, my man, how are you today?
Yay. Yeah, Musha, I'm fine. Thanks for having me today.
No problem. First and for all, explain yourself, Solid. Who are you? For the people who don't know you yet, you're an OG in the game, but for the newer guys, explain yourself.
Yeah, I'm Solid. I'm the ex-captain of the Saviors. Yeah, I am doing this now for the sixth year already.
Yeah.
Mainly, I'm an M4 player. Yeah, still enjoying it every time
Okay.
that I'm on the field. So,
Okay, that's the most important thing. Solid, is it okay if I call you Solid? I'm so used to it.
no, it's fine. Hey, everyone
Okay,
calls me Solid, even on the field, off the field. It's fine by me.
okay. Solid, where are you tuning in from? For the people who don't know,
Well, sorry.
where are you tuning in from? Where are
Oh
you
yeah,
from?
Rotterdam,
Rotterdam.
Netherlands.
Okay, the
Yes.
Netherlands. Oh, will we see you two this year on the field with the Netherlands, or it's not confirmed
I'm
yet?
not sure yet, so I
Okay.
won't say yeah I am there, but I'm not sure yet.
Okay. I'm always happy to see you on the field again. Like I said already, it's you're an OG for this game. You started, I think, since the beginning.
Yeah,
Saviors is already running with the whole scene since 6 years ago.
yeah.
You already had some major changes in the team, but yeah, on the end, still standing, and huge respect for that because a lot of teams
Thank you.
are getting away because of small things that are not going right in the team, and you guys are still establishing it to keep going down. Huge
Yeah,
respect, man.
thank you. Yeah, it's not always easy, but I don't think we are the only team
No.
that are having this. There are more teams that are getting some changes in the team, and I think it makes you a good team if you can adapt and adjust to it, and then make a new team and build it up again.
Yeah,
It's also fun.
yeah,
I like to help new people. Um, yeah, just give them the time to feel what it is to be on the field.
yeah.
And if I can help you with it, I'm happy to help you with it.
Yeah. Like I said, man, I have a huge respect for you guys. When I started back in the time, I was a fan of yours. So yeah, I know you guys already for a long time, and right now I'm finally getting to play against you guys. So yeah, that's even way better for me. So yeah, it's nice to see you guys every time back again on the field, man. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to play against you as well because yeah, you know what you did last weekend to us. So
Yeah. I know. Of course, yeah. Let's go into a little bit of the first, not the last, the first
yeah,
Pro Series. Um, First of all, I want to get your thinking about like how was globals for you guys, because I know you guys as saviors are a hardworking team who are on the field like every week, training hard, making sure you know all the angles, have a communication right, have a great coach, Sonny, who is really into this game. So yeah, talk a little bit about globals. How was the feeling going to there, the whole synergy with the team and everything?
yeah. To start off with the trip on its own, without even discussing the tournament itself, we had a great time as a team. Always in yeah, in trips like this, you get to know people
Yeah,
more than just your teammate.
yeah,
Let's start. This is globals in USA. We already had the Gran Canaria Island Cup as
yeah.
well.
The first
So a few
NSL
were
event.
there as
Yeah,
well that are still here. but we're talking about USA now. Yeah, the trip on its own, we enjoyed every bit of from it. The tournament was difficult because we had some like players with injuries.
Okay.
That's including me and myself as well. So it wasn't easy for us. And the field also, yeah, I don't have to explain that. I think it's different than we are used to. The
Yeah,
concrete.
definitely.
We started actually at the beginning. The first event that we played as Saviors was on concrete, but we are not used to it anymore. And the injury that I have on my knee, it's not good for my knee. I'm
Okay.
getting old for this. Too old.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your injury because I didn't know you had actually an injury. Are you still having are you still suffering from it or it's
Yeah,
already
yeah. I'm already suffering from it. It's already 3 years.
okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
more. Yeah, more. 3 years or more. Yeah. I have an injury on the ACL on my knee. It's gone on the right side. It's gone. I don't have it anymore.
Shit.
So yeah, the way that I'm playing at the moment, it's hard for me, but I don't want to give up. So I'm not
Hmm.
giving up.
Okay, damn.
I
That
just keep
that's
on
the
going.
spirit.
Yeah, I keep on going, and I'm doing what I can do, not what I can't do.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and that's what we need in the team. Also, just the mindset to keep on going, and you have to know your limits. If it's too much, you have to say, okay, this is it for me now. Let
Mhm.
let someone else play and give me some rest. And yeah, everyone is equal to each other, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter who's on the field.
Okay. Yeah. No, definitely. You're completely right over there. And so it actually, I'm also a guy who had ACL injury. Luckily, mine is reconstructed. So
Okay.
I know the feeling of walking, running, playing without an ACL. Um, if I'm right, if I listened right, you said the ACL is gone. It's not reconstructed.
No, no, it's
Oh,
gone. I was considering to do it, uh, but I didn't do it actually yet
okay.
because I was not sure to. I was not completely convinced to take the. I don't have the time to do it actually. I
Yeah.
cannot I cannot do it because of my job.
Okay.
Yeah, even my private life as well. I cannot take the time to recover actually.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I know like the whole recovery for from an ACL, the first month you are walking with sticks. You can't walk without
Yep.
sticks. You have to recover on your own way. The minimum is around 6 months
Yeah.
until you are
If
com
you're a pro, if you're athletic player actually.
yeah.
If you're
And
not athletic, it's taking like a year or something at
yeah,
least.
and on the end you will still suffer from it. Like
Yeah.
mine back in the time I was 15, 16 years old. So my body was still recovering very, very fast. I went a lot of times to the physiotherapist to make sure my muscles and everything around it was very strong. But on the end, oh damn, this is not an injury you want. This
No,
damn. And you are playing without, I have respect for you because I know how it feels and it's insane.
I'll do my best. I'm getting there 35 this year, so
Okay, okay. Now you're almost you're 11 years older than me, so okay,
I
you're
still make it difficult for you. So
yeah, you guys are still making it difficult for us, definitely. But hey, on the end, you guys are already playing for 6 years.
yeah,
It's not an excuse, but still, you guys are, I'm gonna say, the oldest team with the average of maybe 30. I think I'm not 100% sure,
yeah,
but
yeah, correct.
still, you guys are every time, every week on the field, grinding hard, making sure to beat these small kids, these young teenagers. So I respect it, definitely respect it, man.
Thank you.
So, okay. With that said, globals, like you guys said, as we know Savers as a whole, Savers is a team who is very precise on knowing the lines while playing. And we can definitely see it if you are playing in real strike. Like every lane or every gap there is in real strike, you guys know it out of your head. It's insane. And that was something I saw Xavier struggling with and Globals, Rhode Island.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you guys, like, I know once you guys arrived over there, you guys had like some practice. How did the practice? And don't spill too much tea, spill as much as you want, but I want to get your head um, about how you guys prepared for a tournament like this on a field you never played on it before.
We had two trainings. There was the yeah, two trainings. We had a training day, a day rest, and a training day.
Okay.
Um, we had the trainings were going well actually. The only difference was the size of the bunkers, the distance of the bunkers. There are completely different lanes that we don't
Yeah.
have at Real Strike.
Yeah.
And that's the same issue I think the guys from USA have, or the guys of Spain are running into when they come to Real Strike. It's not completely the same, and that's fine because you have to adapt to it. But we had some issues indeed with not having the same distance.
Yeah. It was really making sure to adjust yourselves and the whole team on how to play. And also, we can be honest about it. The whole snake side was way more difficult to get into
Yep.
instead of real strike. It was insane. Like the break shots we did as Hakai going to the snake. I can say maybe 5 out of 10 we almost hit the guy or had the guy, so that
Yeah.
you didn't had any of this in real strike. And this gives a complete different look on how to play the complete field. Also the concrete, who is way harder on your body, the sliding that are way different. And I can say one thing: be lucky, because in Rhode Island the concrete was very sticky, so you had
Yeah.
traction on it. When I played in Sacramento, the field was yeah, slippery as fuck. It was
Yeah. Was
insane.
it?
Yeah, the
I've seen the
first
video of you. I did check it, but it was
damn,
more slippery.
I was more slippery. Like the
Wow.
first time I was trying to plant my feet into the ground and have the traction of pushing myself down, I fell like 2 times. I
Yeah.
was like, I slipped away. A second time I slipped away, and then I was like, I get shot. I just ran off the field and was like, fuck this
Never
shit.
mind. Let it go.
I'm not trying that again. Okay.
Yeah, but the most crazy part was the training days were going well. I didn't have any issues or I didn't feel anything on my injury.
Yeah.
And the first match day in the first game, I injured myself by standing up, not
Oh,
even bumping my knee onto the concrete, just standing up.
yeah.
It just locked. I don't know. It locked and I couldn't move anymore after.
Yeah.
I did run. I made a flag hang with it, but that was just dedication,
Yeah,
pure
it's
dedication.
once you have the adrenaline, you are not at the moment when you have the adrenaline, you are not thinking about or not feeling the pain. It
Yeah.
most of the time comes afterward, and that's
Yeah.
the
The
shitty
second
thing.
day I didn't play the second game. The second day I
Okay,
did play the third game a little bit, but the second day was done. Couldn't
no,
play.
no. Well, I can totally understand it. Like if you do not have any ACL or PCL, the posterior or anterior, doesn't matter which one it is, it
No,
completely changed the way of you just doing your regular life. And
it takes away your
but
stability.
yeah, it takes away your complete stability. I can still remember like me just walking with my girlfriend, with my fiance through the city and feeling my knee like going the opposite direction, what it actually is not used to do. But that is not the best feeling, man.
Well,
It's oof.
but it's good to be your knee to go the wrong way, not the girlfriend. Keep it together.
Definitely. Okay. But after all, like the whole globals, it was, I think it was a hell of an experience for everyone, for every team. And like you said, it's not only about the complete tournament, it's about the complete trip. Just having the team together, living for maybe 8 days complete together, having breakfast, dinner, lunch, everything all together, sleeping with each other. It gives a better synergy and feeling of who are these guys,
Yeah.
and you only get stronger from it, I think. So, and we could even see it like the first Pro Series. Let's talk a little bit about that. Um, Everyone was again, the odds were against you guys because you guys didn't had Cringe, you had Nosy leaving. Um, then the
El
first thing,
Diablo as well.
Al Diablo. Oh yeah, of course, Al Diablo. That these three are very big losses. And I said it to Sonny already. The first time, like I heard it, I said to him, like I didn't saw it. Cringe not playing this year. I didn't saw it as a bad thing. It, in my opinion, it only could be better because now you have something of okay for the first Pro Series you didn't, but for the whole season you have someone who is not playing who can focus their head completely on how you need to play and scanning the other team, what will help you a lot during the whole season. Uh, but still, in the end, I can understand Cringe not playing as a big disadvantage, just because of his turret. I'm gonna say his game awareness, his aggressiveness, and dedication to the whole game. Um, on the end, with the new addition you guys had, Ruben, the guy who used to play paintball, professional paintball. Is a very big addition to you guys. I saw him play already the first 1 or 2 weekends before we had the Pro Series. We had a sparring session against you guys, and I saw him play, and you could definitely see he was a paintball player. But just by seeing him and putting this new addition to the team will only help you guys develop more throughout the whole season. So yeah, to be honest, the whole weekend you guys played, you ended up in the prelims on the second spot, um, having a semifinals against the Wolves. And it was convincing semifinals. It was not
Yeah.
like close. It was very convincing. Saviors won. Um, After our semifinals, it was not that convincing because of the point difference. And then, yeah, let's talk a little bit about the finals, man. It was a
Don't do
crazy
it.
fun. It was a crazy finals.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
it
Yeah.
was a really enjoyable finals. And the funniest thing I noticed was just Saviors and Hakai sparing all their VAR checks for the finals. At one moment, it was like Saviors Varchek, Hakai Varchek, Saviors Varchek, Hakai Varchek. We were using all the VAR checks because we still had them. So now it was the right time to use it. On the end, it didn't work out that much, but still, having the opportunity to still take a VAR check is a big advantage instead of not having anything left. So the whole finals, how did you feel about it?
Um, I think I have to say in all the seasons that I played at the moment, that was the craziest final for me.
No.
And I'm not saying it because you're here. I'm saying it because I truly mean it. You guys worked hard to come from where you guys come from, and if we had to lose from someone, it was against you guys. I already told you past season at
Yeah.
Globals. Actually, I told you. I spoke to you a little bit, and also to Marshall and a few more from the team. I said there is a moment that it will happen. I didn't expect it that fast, but it already happened. It happened once, and it will stay like that. But well, yeah, the final, the game, it was insane. We gave our all. I think it was for me, from my point of view, it was a fair match.
Yeah.
A
Well,
little bit spicy, and I
yeah,
like that because we you have to make a show. You have to be
yeah, definitely.
entertaining. If you want people to enjoy the sport, make it a show. They want
Yeah,
to. They want to. Everyone was standing upstairs. There were people in the chat. Everyone was on fire.
yeah,
I even did something that I never did before. I did some toxic things to you, actually, to you personal. Did you? Do you
yeah.
remember what I did?
I don't know, but that's the thing. Like on the end, the whole making it a show and everything, it's nice for the viewers, but it's also nice as a competition between the two teams.
I
Who
know.
can get in their heads first? And yeah, I just love it so much. And I even said it to a couple of the team captains from all the teams. Like on the field, I can be your worst enemy and I
Yeah.
can tell some things that I actually don't mean, but I'm just saying it on the field to get in your head. And after the field, I'm your best friend again. So, but
Same here, same here.
it makes it a little bit spicy, and it's like who will break down the first? And it's not about disrespecting each other. It's
No.
about just making it the show, getting inside their head, and how can you establish being cool the whole time?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was
And
definitely
like I
a
said,
good.
I lost my little bit. I lost myself because you said something to me and I said no, and I grabbed my Mac and I gave you a Mac shower like this.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
what
I
I did. That's the only
remembered.
thing I did. But that
Yeah.
was just I wanted to answer your feeling because you were getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah.
I was checking. I was a little bit frustrated, but it was fine. And I did like the reaction. You guys were laughing as well, so we just kept on playing. And
Yeah.
at the end, yeah, small mistakes made, and that's why we didn't win.
It, it
Um,
it was really a big thing that it came out like a shootout. Even for us, we were saved by the bell. And the last 40 seconds, I made a run to the whole D side. I saw an opportunity, nobody watching the D side.
mhm.
Marshall had the flag, and I was like, I'm just gonna sacrifice myself. And the last guy I shot was you. And I wasn't like sure if you hit me or not, but I knew like, okay, it's the last seconds. I saw BB coming at me, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk it. And after the game, I even asked you, like, did you hit me? And you said, like, I wasn't 100% sure, but
No,
I think so.
if I'm not sure, I'm not saying I hit you. I said I made a move to turn to you, but in that case, it was not possible to win because you were getting me. If you didn't shoot me, I saw Marshall coming like crazy. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't try. I know I didn't make it. So just stand up and go to the death
yeah,
zone.
that's the
That
thing.
was my place at that moment.
Don't take the risk, and even
No.
in the last 30 seconds, on my point, because I can give you guys the snatch, and in your point of view, you could give us the complete hang with
Yeah.
bonus points, and it's not worth the risk, and definitely not in the last 30 seconds. But
No.
bro, I have to say, we were saved by the bell. I was lucky it was a 5 second run because the flag was dropped just before the 50. Marshall was shot, and Andrew was like searching for the flag, and he luckily he knew who the flag had, and he still could make the zone three. If we made like a zone two, it was end game. It was end
Yeah.
game.
We
So
got let's talk about the shootout. Um, we made a mistake, and that was because I heard Five say about there's some rule
yeah,
changement and everything. So it's not his fault. Let's tell like that. It's not his fault. I asked for okay, please some more explanation. We didn't
yeah.
know what changed.
I heard you saying that. I was
Yeah,
also like, I didn't understand it, like what did change. I didn't saw any changes actually in the rule book. So I was like, we were both of us were asking for explanation, and they just started it. So we were
yeah.
like,
I didn't hear anything. So that was for us. It was confusing, and I asked a ref, and he said, "Oh, I will discuss it." And then we didn't hear anything, and it just started. If
Mhm.
we knew that this was the case, like the if you win or if it's equal in the first one and the second one is okay, you lost the first one and the second one as well, then it's done. If we
Yeah,
knew that, we will never put um uh an M4 against a high kappa player.
yeah, no, no,
So
definitely.
there was
Like,
just there was we didn't or we didn't read the rules correctly, or we just missed it or something.
yeah,
But at the end, it was for us. It was a disadvantage at that moment. So we made a stupid mistake and we gave away the first place. But also, still, you guys played it also. Yeah, you played awesome. So you
yeah,
deserved it as well. As much
yeah.
as we deserve, you also deserved it as a team. So
Yeah, definitely. It was a hard fight on both sides.
yeah,
It was a hard fight until the last seconds.
indeed.
Um, And actually, still, to be honest, I don't like the shootouts. I ratherly don't play it because I had it once in USA, DVS. Yeah, the pressure you have from it, and just yeah, like I said, in USA, we had to play the shootouts for 7 times,
It's
seven
crazy.
times in a row. That's insane, and we still lost it. Guess who
Yeah.
lost it? It was me. So I don't like it. I to be honest, for me, 1v1s is a nice thing. Um, I'm not the best offense player, but I'm a good defense player because, yeah, I don't know why. Maybe I have to train a little bit more on it. But yeah, just set me in the back and come at me, and I will hold you down. That's my way of playing. So yeah, no,
Everyone
and
has his own play style, and
yeah,
like you said, I'm more defense than offense,
yeah,
and I think you can see it in my play style as well. I'm not the guy that's running edge. If I have to, I do it. But like I said, because of the injury, I have to be. Yeah, it has to be a good moment for me to
yeah,
be sure that I'm about to or make score a point or to get a trade so someone else can make the flagging or
yeah.
something.
Yeah, definitely. You're still in the back of your head thinking about your injury and
Yeah,
yeah,
always.
everything. Yeah, definitely. I can totally understand that. If I like now I know what injury you have, I can totally understand it, man. Shit. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Pro Series 1, to be honest, it was a nice tournament. Was a good tournament with the new rules, the new layout. With the three VAR challenges. Any thoughts about like how the complete tournament went? Good things, bad things, pros, contras. What do you think?
Um, I have to say some teams surprised me, um, and it was a new field for everyone. So it
Yeah,
was a new start, fresh start for everyone, for every player, for every team, every individual. It was different. Even for the refs, it was difficult because the
yeah,
lanes that we have now, you could tell that they were searching for the right position to stand behind
yeah,
you, or you cannot blame them because we have the same as a player.
yeah,
So the referees had the same. The complete tournament, yeah, by my point of view, I think it went well. Actually, I didn't have any issues or something. Only the thing that I said about the rule change. Yeah, maybe we can, or I missed it.
yeah,
Maybe if there's something changing, yeah, there needs to be some kind of message or something in the captain app
yeah.
to yeah to
And
tell it to your own team.
yeah, and it's not only you guys who missed it. Actually, for myself, I missed it too because I was
Yeah,
like, did there change anything? Like I read the rules. Once the
you're
rules were
sleeping with the
out,
book underneath
yeah.
you.
But my thing was, I read the rules and I have the old rule book and I have the new rule book and I'm like marking everything and
Yeah,
sending it out to my team so they know like what did change. And nobody was actually knew that there was a change. So on the end, I'm not blaming fives or anything or
no,
saying
no, me
it
neither.
wasn't in the rules. It will be definitely there, but
Yeah,
I think we both and maybe a lot of teams just overlooked it. So.
and it's not every match that is happening the shootouts. So
No.
it for every time that it happens. I think it was the they said it was the first time in the final that this is happening.
Yeah, it could
Yeah,
be. It could be. Yeah.
and in your case, from the team, it took away some pressure because if you did know it, maybe you would play differently as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So for it's difficult to say how it would be if we did know it, but
Yeah. And
it's fine.
actually, to be honest, like for me personally, as a team captain and as a coach, for setting up my team, majority of the whole guys who are playing will all be enforced. By one reason, if a pistol guy is running up to an M4 of our guys, like all our M4s are shooting fast.
Yeah,
And they can't, I'm not saying they can't, if they have like a clean shot, it can always happen, but it's more difficult. to
Yeah,
to
I understand.
really win the 1v1. So
We know that Gray is an amazing player, so
mhm.
he could have won,
Yeah,
but it's not
definitely.
on it's not his fault that he lost.
No, definitely not.
Well, like I said, if we knew it, we would have changed it instantly,
Yeah,
but we didn't. So this is how it went, and we get our information out of this,
yeah,
and now we know it for the next time that it will happen.
yeah,
And
and
more teams are taking. They did see it, so they know it now as well.
yeah.
It had to happen maybe to get some more information out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, so right now everyone knows it. We can take a second look to the
Yeah.
rule book and make sure the next time we all know it. So, guys, for everyone who's listening, make sure your captain sends out the rule book so you know, because you don't want to play the shootout and lose it because you didn't understand it. So, yeah. Okay, yeah. First Pro Series is done. Did you expect us winning, or did you have anyone else in your head?
No, like I said before, I already told you guys that you guys are going hard. You guys are training. You can see the team grow.
Mhm.
And yeah, if there was someone that had to win, it was you guys. If it
Yeah,
was not us, it was you guys for sure.
yeah,
There was no doubt about that. Because you guys are constantly getting more consistent in your guys' results as well.
yeah,
You can see it. You were on an eighth streak win, so
yeah.
there
Since
was no discussion about you guys were on fire that weekend.
yeah,
So yeah, it was clear for us that if we went to the finals, it would be against you guys.
yeah. And to be honest, still on the end, like the one biggest thing I noticed just as a team, because as many know, Hakai right now is with a full stacked roster, so 12
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
an average age of around 25 years
yeah,
old, and I have so much players to choose of where I can, let's for example say day one. I'm getting two penalties or maybe one penalty, and I need to be careful for a stacked penalty. But I'm a player, just for example, let me say, because I once a little bit the backstory. On globals, one of the guys from USA told me like they were forcing a penalty out of them so they could get the stacked penalty. So for when they went into Sunday, they were clean.
mhm.
In the beginning, I was like,
It's tactics.
it's tactics, but it was like you're willing to cheat. It's like what does it mean? But on the end, I understand like the complete tactic about it.
It doesn't
Is
have
it
to be cheating to get the stack.
yeah,
Actually,
yeah. You can
it's
still
just like a way to stand on the wall or just the midfield exit. You can do anything, everything. It
yeah,
doesn't have to be
yeah.
the
Indeed, yeah, no, definitely. You're definitely right over there. And but still, for me, having the 12 players, like when we played CQB Bros, mainly of my guys who were playing were the guys who didn't play that much already. Because I was like, we need to take a second breath. And I'm not saying like CQB Bros was an easy win, not at all. But we know we don't have the pressure like from you guys, for
yeah.
example, or like from ECE, because CQB Bros is always like a guess. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I was like, okay, now is the time we can learn something, we can try some things, and just let my guys play who didn't play yet. It was the first day, the first game of the Sunday. So just fresh start. We can keep our guys rolling, and it gives you a big advantage if you have like all the 12 players. So
And we
yeah,
started with seven, and we ended up with six because one got ill and some private issues.
yeah,
So it was only one substitute. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that we couldn't play anymore because of our conditions or something. But it sometimes you have to choose your team members to change something up, or someone
yeah,
else can have an overview to look. Okay, what's going wrong? What can we do better? And that's what you can do if you have a full roster, and that's what we didn't have. So actually,
yeah,
we were trying to survive the weekend actually
yeah. No, but
without
I can.
anything or any penalties or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
About the penalty, I had the same. I also had the second, no, yeah, 2 second degree penalties, and usually I don't get that much penalties. Let's say I have like four in the whole season. Now I had two in one day. It
Yeah,
was,
so
and they were just some stupid penalties, or yeah, we did. If you say like you feel a hit, like you said before, the if it's a trade or something, of course you have to get out.
yeah,
Sometimes you force it to get a second one as well. That's just the way that it's just a split second. But there was just a belt hit or
yeah,
shot on the shoe or something. So I feel
yeah,
like, damn, come on.
yeah.
Is that the penalty I'm getting now? And that's just it's just messed up.
Yeah, these are the penalties that you can't do anything about it, and even
No.
fives. During the weekend, we had like a loophole in the rule book, um, where what was it exactly? Like, if you get a second degree, doesn't matter if you get any penalty on your own team and you want to challenge it, like you get a major or you get a first degree or a second, and you want to challenge it with the VAR. So fives is checking upstairs if it really was a penalty
Yeah.
because the VAR is only used for VAR checks or for if the ref asks for, yeah, we didn't know what exactly happened. But Fives told us like on the first day, on the second day, I'm not sure. But he told us like if you have a second degree on your own team, you can't challenge it. Why? Because it's difficult to see it on the VAR because it's a belt hit, it's a shoe hit, it's yeah, just stupid minor penalties where
Yeah.
it's not 100% seeable on the VAR, and it's just due to lack of quality of the VAR. That's the only thing we can say right now. Let's hope in the future it will only grow better so we can actually get the challenge on that. So everything has been seen. But still, on the end, yeah, it's it sucks when you get like 2 second degrees and it's like a belt hit or a hit during slide or a hit on the shoe because it's like, yeah, okay, was it really a hit though? You can't challenge it, you can't check it. It's like, what do we
Yeah,
do?
it's messed
So
up.
it's messed up, but let's hope in the future that we can get some better cameras of the VAR where we can see like every little frame um, and where you can really see, like I had in FCC, they sometimes they have like a trade and the BBs are like one frame away from each other. So let me say I do a trade with you and your ball, your BB was one frame earlier on me than mine on yours. But this in a 1v1 is very important because,
Yeah.
yeah, someone needs to win, of course. And if we say NSL, it's trade, yeah, most of the time it's a trade, and it's not like, okay, who was literally first? Um, but in a 1v1, it really matters. So, yeah.
I
Um,
think also it's something that the player needs to decide himself as well, because if you understand the game, you understand when you are the one getting the hit first, yes or no.
yeah,
It's just the way you're playing, and like I said, sometimes you force it, and that's just also a tactic. But just be smart when to use that yes or no.
yeah,
Is it necessary to do it, or did you already lost actually? So then don't do it anymore.
no,
It's
no.
just retarded to do it.
Yeah. And actually, I want to talk about one last thing about the last weekend because we are talking about penalties. Solid. Tell me, what do you think about the first degree penalty about the shooting?
You sure you're gonna go on this path?
Yeah, come. Just be honest with me. Be honest with me.
um, I'm gonna approach it the way I see it. I got overshoot before, and that was Pro Series 3 last season. I use it as a motivation.
Yeah.
You're triggering me in not the way you want me to get triggered, so that's fine. But after that, I made on the screen it was a 3v1, but it actually was four. I already shot the first one. But I made a clutch game there because of the reason I got overshot before, and
Mhm.
my mind, I was I was getting crazy.
Yeah. No,
I
but
knew the next game I will get you. So
yeah.
for me, if overshooting, if you don't if you can't handle get overshot, don't play this game.
Yeah.
For me, it's fire.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
I
It
don't
gives
cry
you
about it.
it gives you the adrenaline during playing, and it gives you, like you said, just the motivation. Like if you overshot me, bro, the next game I'm gonna be on fire and make sure I can overshoot you because you
Right?
gave me the motivation to do it. Like you
That's what I
gave me the
mean. So
adrenaline.
just get, just make sure you get the guy back that just did it to you.
Yeah.
And look, it's difference in getting behind someone and just full auto him on his in the back of his head. It's different.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that. But if someone is standing up and not making sure he takes his hit and still his gun is pointing forward, you're mine. I'm just shooting.
Yeah, definitely.
If you
And
walk away and I see you turn your back to me, then I'm sure you're getting off the field. If
yeah.
not, it's still a possibility that you're forcing me to get the trade as well. And
Yeah.
I don't want to get in that position. So for me, I'm just keep on shooting until you turn around or point
Yeah.
your replica down to
Y-
the ground. That's
Yeah.
all.
Keep shooting until you definitely see, okay,
Yeah.
he's a dead man. And I already talked a lot to Fives about this because, to be honest, we get like two first degrees for overshooting. I laughed my ass off with the Weeby the first game, and we were on the field, we were watching, and I heard Xavier's first try or the other team first try. It doesn't matter. It was the game just started, and I heard Weeby first degree overshooting. I was like, come on,
We
this
called it.
can't.
We called it before the game
Yeah.
started. He said, "Oh, it will be fun, right? If it will happen." And I said, "No, it won't be fun. Just make sure it doesn't happen." 2 minutes. The guy
Man.
is off the field without first degree penalty overshooting.
Yeah,
God damn.
crazy, crazy. And even for me, like I smashed one time, Marshall get the first degree for overshooting on young one, and I was behind him on the plexi, and I saw him doing it, but I was with the flag behind him, so I was like, Marshall, don't do it, it's not worth it. And he
Yeah.
was really like shooting him with the motivation, and I smashed on his gun like, Marshall, don't do it, it's not worth it. Like, and then I heard, yeah, Marshall first degree overshooting. Was like, come on. And the thing is, people are really like trying to get the penalty for the opponent. Like I get a little bit like you shoot me, and I don't care if my hand is up or hand is down and you overshoot me. I don't give a fuck,
No, it's
and I will
fine.
never complain about it.
No.
But people are really like they get like 5 BBs too much, and they're like, that's overshooting. That's overshooting. First degree. First. That's not the way of playing a game. That's just being a pussy.
Yeah, that's I'm completely I agree with you on that one. If you can't take it, don't play this game. Just
Yeah.
go, I don't know, go swimming or something. Just don't do this NSL.
Yeah,
No airsoft
just
either.
just do another sport. But this is an adrenaline sport, guys. It gives everyone the adrenaline, the motivation, and yeah, just to keep on going. And what I said to Fives too, like there has to be okay. Like last year, maybe we crossed the line kind of a lot of times. Some people are gonna say, and maybe I'm an ex
Entertainment.
maybe I'm an example of it, but I'm not going to say it. It's not written, but some people went over the line. But on the end, like I'm a person, I don't care if you overshoot me. If I overshoot you, I will shake your hand, and we are best friends again. What happens on the field stays
Stays
on
on
the
the
field.
field. Yeah, indeed.
But one of the things I told Fives, like if we are overshooting, so let me say, for example, Solid, you are on the home. I see you, and you are watching the D side, and
Mhm.
I'm coming from the snake side, and I'm going at you. I'm shooting you. I keep running to, and I keep shooting. And once you are going out, I keep on shooting, do 360 around you, and keep shooting to your head.
Mm.
There is where you are trying to hurt someone.
You're not
And
using your brain at that moment if you do that.
yeah, if you are really trying to hurt someone, then I need to say then it needs to be a penalty. But for come on, 5 BBs extra, get out.
No, get out.
Get out, man. Shit. Like even for me, like everyone knows I did the shootout with the spicy kangaroo
Yeah.
on Nations Cup. but I was not. I shot him. In my opinion, I had him first, but he kept on shooting me, and I was like, "Okay, you keep on shooting, I keep on shooting." But at one moment, I was so close to his head that I actually stopped shooting, and then
Mhm.
we faced each other. But it was like, "Okay, it's enough, and now we're gonna do this." But I was not. It was not like how do mag dumping someone.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you see in
Who had the bigger
America,
balls? That
yeah,
was what it was.
yeah. And but on the end, shake the hands and good friends. What happens on the field stays on the field.
Yeah.
But we need to figure something out for this because it's holding us down to make a show to yeah just enjoy ourselves.
I even
Um,
went after a game. I just gave someone. He stood up. I don't know who it was anymore. Actually, doesn't matter. Also, he stood up and I shot three BBs. But there was already they were already on his way.
yeah,
He stood up and after the game, I went to him and I said, "Oh, sorry for the three extra BBs." What? I never do that. So because of the overshooting
rule,
penalty,
yeah,
I'm going to react differently on my own playstyle or the way I shoot.
yeah.
Seriously, we don't need
You're
that.
you're explaining yourself, and actually
Yeah.
you don't need to explain yourself. Even I had the same thing with Didi. He was on the plexi Dorito. Marshall was next to me. He was holding the outside, and I was holding the inside. You were actually like pinching him.
Mhm.
And Marshall shot him, but I didn't saw it. And I was just holding my line, shooting him, just holding him in his bunker, and he walked out with his hand up. But I was I kept on shooting until I saw him, and he walked out, and I gave him like 5 to 10 BBs in the neck because I have the fire the high rate of fire. But
Yeah.
on the end, it was not overshooting. I was just holding my line. And after the game, I was talking with Didi, and he even told me like, actually, I could fight this situation because it was actually overshooting. But he said to me, I didn't do it because I told him it was not
Intentional.
intentional. It was
Yeah.
definitely not intentional. So yeah, but I can tell you one thing, Solid. If we are talking about the first degree penalty of overshooting, we can go on for hours.
Yeah.
It can go on for hours.
For me,
So,
they can take it out of the rule books. It's fine with me to take it off. So I will. You have my vote if you discussing it with Vice.
okay, Lars, you heard it once again. Remove the rule, please. We are begging you. Remove the rule. Okay. Solid. Let's go into my very first question and my common question for every episode on the Behind the Mask. It is, how did you get into airsoft? Where did it all start for you?
Wow. It was in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm the type of guy, if you ask me to do something, I cannot do it without winning.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's say go-karting or airsoft or everything that I'm doing, I want to do it on a high level.
Yeah.
So I didn't shoot any BB at all. I went with Weeby actually because we had the same friends,
Yeah.
and a friend of ours already was playing airsoft, and he said, "Yeah, just join me just for once, just come and use rental replicas or something." I said, "No rental guns? Are you crazy? I'm going to the store. I get a Crytek." So we both, Weeby and I, went to QTech at the moment, and we bought two Crytek CRBs,
Yeah.
and we went crazy on it. We got a full package. We bought everything that we needed for the first day. We missed every shot, Musha. I'm telling you, no BB hit anyone at all.
No.
The
But
hop up was standing all the way down, so it was fully closed. All the BBs went to the air.
oh
We didn't
no.
hit anyone. We had brown BBs.
Shit.
I couldn't see shit,
Yeah,
but I did
crazy.
have fun,
Yeah, okay.
and that's how we started. We just had fun, and it was an outdoor field. Yeah. After that, it's actually went crazy. We went to Bunker Hill a few times, a full complete weekend. Yeah, we were the luxury soldiers actually because there were people sleeping in tents and everything. No, Weeby and I were going to a hotel with breakfast and everything. I'm not going to sleep outside. No, hell no.
Yeah.
No, no,
Okay,
no. We went.
nice.
Yeah, we went to every time we go there, we went to a hotel or something like that, and then we went for the first time for CQB in the old field of Delta, actually, in
Okay.
Waalwijk.
Okay.
That was our first CQB experience. Yeah, that was something different,
Okay.
completely different. We were playing with a 4 times scope inside the CQB field.
Yeah.
Crazy,
I was on there
insane.
for the show.
Yeah, but it was completely different than the outdoor scrims.
Yeah.
And after that, we went to Real Strike, the old field, and that's where it all started. Actually, with the first Speed QB experience
Yeah.
with barrels and wooden plates and everything. That they just built a field to try. The first moment that I did that, it was done. I didn't
Okay.
want to play something like skirmish or something anymore. It was
You
done.
are completely sold to the
Yep,
competitive speed soft.
yep, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we started actually against because we saw a few of the OG SOM players. Yeah, we played against them on the skirm field, and then afterwards we got asked to play on the tryout field of the Speed QB.
Yeah.
Um, it was fun to play against them as well, and they also taught us a few things, and TRS as well, the old
Yeah.
TRS team.
Tactical Rush Squad.
Yeah, Tactical Rushka. You know about them?
Yeah, I'm already here for a couple of years, so I know
Yeah,
the OGs. I never played them, but I know them. I know them.
yeah. No, they
So
they they uh they all just took us to that field, and yeah, it was a complete different experience than the usual skirmish fields.
yeah,
And it's
yeah,
yeah, the way that we can compete to each other now, and there is something like prizes or something. Yeah, you can earn something without just shooting some plastic and just
yeah,
go home and say, "Yo, I just played some airsoft." No, now
yeah.
there's something to win.
Yeah, you really can see the difference, like if a team is not training and if a team is really putting in the work.
Yeah,
You need to, it's not like you step on the field and you are the best. You can really see the difference from people taking their time, grinding for it, and making sure they are the best on the field. And yeah, it's that competitive beast inside of you. I have it too. It's something I can't do anything without being competitive. I I need to say it in Dutch because I don't know it in English. Ik kan niet tegen mijn verlies.
yeah,
And I have really big problems with it. Back in the time when I did my previous sport, when I lost, I had 1 year where I won everything. I was Belgian champ, Flemish champ, um, East Flemish champ. I was everything. And once I lost, I was going crazy. And even at school, when we are doing, I was my last 2 years, 3 years on school. I did sports. Yeah, just sports in general. So I had a
yeah.
lot of sports during the week. And oh, damn, I couldn't accept me losing. I was always going all in, not 50%, 200% going in. And I want to be the best. Doesn't matter what sport it was until it came to ball sports. So everything with a ball, I was like, I don't fuck with it.
I
Because
think I did the same. What is it? The same scholarship as well. I think because I also did something with sports only actually,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I have every week we had like was it 6 7 different kind of
yeah.
sport, and it was fine because I wanted to win every game, everything doesn't matter what it was.
You want to be the best in everything.
Yeah, of
You want to
course.
be the all-round athlete. So
Challenge yourself, and if you want to become a better person yourself, just compete yourself. Your
yeah,
worst enemy is your own body.
yeah, and then we have the perfect quote for that. It's just like when someone says to you like you can't do it, and you just say, "Watch me,
Watch me,
watch me."
bro. Watch me, watch me.
Yeah, it's always like this, and it doesn't matter what it is. Is it even sports? Is it even work? It doesn't matter if you want to do something, and people are saying to you, "You can't do it." Just say, "Watch me," and
Yeah,
it's just a mindset. And even one of the things I can say also, it's the same with having problems. If you have a problem, people are sometimes saying like, yeah, we have this problem, and they are complaining about it, and yeah, oh, and this and that, and only complaining, only excuses, only making the problem bigger, bigger, bigger. And since 1 year or 2 years ago, since once I get a problem, I said like, okay, good. It's good to have a problem. It's time to solve it. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter what problem you have, just solve it. Don't complain about it, solve it. Search for a solution. And it's with everything. It's with personal life, work, sports, whatever you do, always do it all in and make sure you, yeah,
If you quit, you won't achieve anything. So
yeah, that's
don't
just the
quit and
thing.
just keep on going.
Keep on going, definitely.
Mm.
So, and that's actually what you guys did with Saviors, because actually, in the whole, how did Saviors all started? When did it all start?
Like I said, it was 2018. It started as a Milsim team actually,
Okay.
and then there was after we started was another team with the same name actually, but a different logo.
Yeah.
Um, Afterwards, we bumped into some CQB guys from from the south in the Netherlands, and there was a group of friends, but we didn't know the amount of friends they had.
Yeah.
So we bumped into it was like three guys or something, and we had fun. We enjoyed the day with them, and we said, "Yo, if you're searching for a team, just join us. Let's have some fun together. If you guys are going, just let us know. We will come also as well. We will play on the same field and everything like a team." We started wearing jerseys at that moment,
Okay.
but then I told them to send us a list of the names and numbers for the guys that they knew. Okay, the biggest mistake we made. It was like 20 people joining.
Yeah.
But we didn't
Yeah.
discuss it actually. We just were talking about three guys. And afterwards, we got like 20 people wearing our jersey. We didn't know them actually. We didn't see them at all, but they were using our jerseys.
Okay. Damn.
So that's something crazy, and that's also the reason why we are protecting ourselves now for just randomly taking people in our team,
Yeah.
because it can ruin your name as well. If people are playing
Hmm.
with your jersey at a field, they can be toxic or no, don't they're not doing the things you want them to do or something. The way they're reacting to stuff, I don't we don't let's say as a team we don't like that to just throw with your jerseys.
Yeah.
Be sure the one that's using your jersey, they are respectful. They're doing the same that you want them to do. This the same that
Yeah.
you want to be treated as well.
Yeah.
And that's the way we're picking our players now as well.
Yeah.
You
And that's,
cannot give it away just like it's because it's becoming. I think you have the same in your team. It's becoming a family.
yeah,
It
definitely.
started as just a team, and now it's more than a team.
Yeah, no, you're completely right on that, man. It's like you said, it's if you let someone join into your team, one of the most important things when I started Hakai was the prospect phase. It was like 6 months that they were like prospects, and then I decided like, okay, we're gonna test right then, and
Mhm.
we can see like how it goes. And if we know like, okay, we noticed you are not fitting into the group, sorry, but bye bye. I don't want you anymore.
Yes,
I
door.
want
Huh.
the core to be happy. I want the whole team to be happy and not separate groups like Hakai being divided in three groups. And it's always, yeah, just gossip around like this guy did this and this. No, it's one team, one family,
Yeah.
one big group. And that's one very big important thing. And like you guys, you started in 2018, and
Yeah.
until today, you guys are still rocking saviors.
Yeah.
So that's a
Yeah.
big thing.
It's also the we had a lot of members at that moment, like I said before, the 20 guys, but they were not all feeling the same way like we did. We wanted to
Yeah,
do something like a competition. We could not get from out of the 20 guys, there were like six or seven that wanted to do something competitive.
yeah,
So at the beginning, the people that were doing it already, the SpeedKB, they were actually thinking, how can it be such a big group and not competing in our league? And that was just because we couldn't go there because we were not completely sure if we will be there with enough people to play.
yeah,
Because if they say we had some moments that we said, okay, let's do it, let's try it, and then afterwards, the day before we had to go, they said, no, I'm not coming, and then you were with four guys.
No,
You
it's
cannot
not.
build a team with that.
No, definitely
So we
not.
just took the wrong people in our team, and like I said, that's not the way I want to treat my people. So at that moment, we just decided to not join yet on the Speed KB field at Bunde. Is it Bunde? Yeah, Bunde.
Yeah, Bunda. The first
Yeah,
event
we
was
didn't
Bunda.
play there actually, and that's yeah. I was sad at that moment that I couldn't join because
Okay.
it was the beginning, was the start. We were already busy with it, but we just couldn't make it to
Yeah.
get there with a full team.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and afterwards, then the real strike, it all started
Yeah.
actually with a good team, the good amount of um, mindset and fire to start a team and just compete a whole season.
Yeah.
That was already a difficult start to get there with a full team, a complete season.
Yeah. No.
It's not
And
it's not cheap. It's not it's expensive to do this sport, and you can make
yeah.
it expensive if you sell if you want, because you can play with like let's say nothing bad to G&G, but you can start with a G&G or something. But then
Yeah.
we get some more
Yeah.
more expensive stuff, and you want to try that as well.
Yeah. It's
But you
it's
can do it with everything that you like. You can make it as crazy as possible.
Yeah, and one of the biggest things is like with high kappas.
Yeah.
Everyone likes a nice high kappa and all the nice things on it, and it needs to be perfect, complete AM or Dr. Black and everything and this and that. And to be honest, in the beginning, I bought like my first kappa of a friend of mine. He was retiring. It was a good kappa. It was nice, but I needed like a second one because like every kappa sometimes breaks down on you. It doesn't matter what is happening. Sometimes you're just testing your kappa at home, you come at a tournament and it's not working anymore.
No,
It's crazy, but it's not working anymore. I don't know what the thing is, but
the
uh,
demon went inside it.
yeah, it's so crazy. And then I did like I bought myself a stock high kappa, 4.3. I just bought another outer barrel and another slide, and I started with this. So actually, it was around maybe 250. I don't know the price anymore. Maybe 300 euros for a complete build for me, but it's just the stock kappa, and when it breaks, I'm gonna change it.
Can
And
be
yeah,
enough. It's fine.
it's more than enough, and it's with the same with M4s. You can start with GNG and make it yourself, and then step over and over and over. But I think every airsofter has a period in their career. Doesn't matter actually for Speedsoft. Maybe for Milsim they keep in this period. But I noticed like with all my friends, when you start playing airsoft, you wanted everything. You want everything and every new thing, and there's something coming out. And oh, I have one M4, I have one kappa. Oh, now I have a shotgun, I have another M4, and I have three more kappas. And then at one
You
point,
only use one in the field.
yeah, and then you think like, do I really need this? And right now, I have like
Yeah.
one M4 and one pistol. That's more than enough.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, it's like it's not worth the money. It's like when do I ever get to use all these other stuff? I was like, never. Never. Just make sure your primary stuff is working and just go with that. It's as easy.
It's
So
also good to have a backup. Of course, it's
yeah,
nice to have a backup, but don't. It's unnecessary to have four or five or six. And
yeah,
why? If you just make sure your stuff is working, don't test it the day that you have to use it. The
yeah,
week
no,
before a tournament, I'm using it, I'm trying it, I'm checking it. It's always working.
no.
And
That's
if you're not sure about that, then you have to get yeah, the 4 or 5 backups. Yeah, of
yeah.
course.
The just have trust in your stuff. If you take care of it, it's gonna never back down on you. Just
Yeah.
make sure you take good care of it. Like before, like you said, just before every tournament, 1 week before, you're gonna make sure you're gonna FPS it, you're gonna check the feeding, you're gonna clean the barrel, maybe you're gonna give a last cleaning to your full engine, all things like this. But make sure you keep your stuff yeah, give them maintenance because if you don't give it maintenance, it will not work. That's just as easy as that. So yeah. Um, And okay, like you guys started the first tournament in Real Strike.
Yeah.
And if I remember it good, you guys played DreamHack 2, right?
Yes, DreamHack we joined as well. Crazy tournament. Crazy.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit more about that because I was too late for that event. I knew it was like a big major event.
You missed out on that one.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. How was that? Actually, that was one of the first biggest events there was for competitive Speedsoft
In
in
Netherlands,
Europe.
yeah.
Yeah, in the Netherlands and complete Europe, I think.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
was the experience?
Um, the most important part of that one was, of course, Speed QB,
Yeah,
and you have SYG.
yeah,
SYG was coming.
yeah,
The first thing was SYG. Are you sure you're coming? Okay, SYG is coming, so I'm coming as well. So let's go. Um, the whole setup of the event, there were drones flying around us on next to
mm,
us on the field. There were guys playing computer games, arcade games. It was everything. Counter Strike. It was insane. It
yeah.
was insane. It was also the first time you can stand on top of the field as well. You could almost, yeah, you could walk from the other side to the other side of the field as well to
Okay,
just
damn.
check on top. Just like we have now on Real Strike, it was the same setup, but then in at that event.
Okay, damn, crazy.
Um, Also, we had some pictures on the side of the field, and we were also on it. So it was like, oh yeah, look at us, we made it. We're on a wallpaper or something, or we on the picture. We are here.
Yeah,
So that was insane to experience that you're making a name and people get to know you. And
yeah,
this is the moment to give a shout out to Bodhi Scholte,
yeah,
the guy that's making all the pictures and our footage. Love. He's,
yeah, and
he's he made our name. Because of him, our Instagram is what it is now.
yeah, definitely.
He
You
helped
are,
us a lot to get familiar, or either to get seen on the in the sport.
yeah,
His pictures and his videos are crazy.
yeah. And we have the perfect example behind you. It's one of the nice pictures he
Yeah,
made.
he gave it to me.
Yeah, it's I have to say that the way Bodhi is making pictures, and he did it a couple of times for the Speed KB NSL too. His pictures are insane. It's
Another
really
level.
worth the money.
Yeah.
So, and let me say just like this, I'm not sure if you already saw the pictures from last Pro
Yeah, I've
Series.
seen a
So
few. Yeah, yeah. I'm
yeah,
not on it yet, so I don't know if there is a picture for me. So I did check it. So
yeah,
yeah, I've seen it.
yeah. I have to say the guy did a really good job on it.
They were nice
Like
pictures indeed. Yeah.
they are nice pictures. So yeah, he's doing a good job. And like you said, Bodhi, yeah, it is his business, right? It is
Yeah, it's it's
his
it's,
main
it's,
thing.
his, it's his job, it's his work, and
Yeah,
everyone has his own style on editing pictures or videos. The
yeah,
same as the guy that did the previous one. Everyone has his own colorway or filter going over the pictures,
yeah.
and it's not always you cannot have pictures that are liked by everyone.
Mhm.
Some want to have some more shadows or more dark or more colorways, or you cannot be. Um, um, yeah, you cannot make the picture liked by everyone. It's
No,
not impossible.
it's everyone has their personal
Preference.
preferences.
Yeah,
So yeah, no, definitely. Okay. So yeah, it actually started all in Real Strike, then DreamHack, and until today, you guys are still standing here. But we have one big thing, what happened with Saviors. Not big thing. It's not like something happened bad. You had the fusion with Saviors and RNV.
yeah,
Can you go a little bit more into that? Because I think that was a turnover for the whole team, I think.
yeah. I let's start with I was the old team captain, the ex team captain. Um, the way I was teaching the guys of the team how to play and everything, and just point them out what are the things to do. Um, I'm calm. I'm a calm person. I'm the joker of the team. Still going
Yeah,
strong. I don't care. But I just want people to feel good when you're around
yeah,
me. Just have fun. Enjoy every single second of your life. Just enjoy it. And if
yeah,
I can be there and be part of it as well, just I wanted to everyone has his the best time of his life when you're with me.
yeah,
But I also noticed that I was actually a little bit more on the having fun side than getting on a certain level. Okay, we achieved things when I was the captain as well. We
yeah. You guys
became
definitely did.
first at the first division.
Yeah,
So okay, yeah, we got some trophies over there as well.
yeah,
So it wasn't bad to have fun as well. But if you want to get at a certain level, and like now the pro division, you cannot have only have fun.
yeah. No,
Sometimes there's you have to invest to get where you want to be. That's the reason we got together with RMV, because it started at the Gran Canary Island Cup.
yeah,
We didn't have enough people to go to the cup, but we just wanted to go there.
yeah,
And actually, Weeby was talking to Jaeger, Sonny.
yeah,
They were discussing, just joking around. Yeah, we will join. We will join. Then Weeby told me. So I'm just gonna be completely honest. What I said there, I said no, I don't want it. I didn't want, like I said before, I don't want people to wear the jerseys
yeah,
just randomly.
yeah,
For now, I'm still hearing this because they didn't have the jersey that we were wearing there. That's the most crazy jersey we ever made, the Gran Canaria Island, and
yeah. It
still
was
Jaeger is punching me for that. Because they were just there with a black T-shirt with saviors on it.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Um, I
You,
just
you,
want, yeah,
you really set a statement over there.
yeah, because I we already made the mistake before, and I was
Yeah,
just not feeling it. I didn't know them that good at that
yeah,
moment. If you ask me now, I said I regret didn't give him the jersey at that moment.
yeah,
But that's for now. At that
yeah,
moment, I just felt that way and just act the way I feel.
yeah. And
I
to
won't
be
do
honest,
something without me standing behind it.
yeah, and to be honest, on the end, you took a lesson out of a mistake you had in the past. So
Yeah,
it wasn't like you can't accept your decision because you saw it going bad back in the time. So it was you
yeah.
learned the lesson and you were like, I'm just gonna stick to my plan. It doesn't matter who it is. I'm gonna stick to my plan. It's like this, and if you don't want it, we don't need you.
No,
So
at that moment I was Mr. Bad Guy, but it was fine for me. They earned my respect.
mhm.
Um, they helped us out big, huge. It was insane. They helped us out with, so we can play there. Afterwards, there were some people retiring on their side and as well on the Savior side. So if you want to keep on going with the team, we had to come together and made it just one team.
Yeah,
First, we they wanted to make it RMV. I said no, 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 no. We're gonna keep it Saviors. You know why? Because we already made the name.
yeah,
We are already known by many people.
definitely.
I'm not gonna throw it away. If you want to join us, it's fine, but then it will be the Saviors.
Yeah,
And I'm glad we did it because now I can say now that Jaeger made the Saviors what we are now at this day, at the moment.
yeah,
I am still happy we did it. We had to to get to know each other a little bit more to get there where we are now.
yeah.
He helped us a lot. Yeah, the guy made us the saviors again.
Yeah, okay, and that's actually a good thing because
Yep.
there was really, like I said, a turning point for the whole Saviors because we saw you guys being more consistent. Like you said, before you had more fun, and once the fusion happened, we saw a real consistent Saviors getting a consistent yeah winning streak out of everyone. It was complete. It was a complete new rebuild of Saviors. We could
It's
re
more
every
organized.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is. More
So
organized, and that's what he is. That's his power, his strength
yeah,
to get it all together and just point the same direction.
yeah,
And that's what he's doing now. And he's better in. I have to say he's better with doing that than I am. So
yeah,
I am not sad to say I'm not the captain anymore because I'm still some kind of captain,
yeah,
the co-captain. If there's something when we are in an event, I will when we start, I always say, okay, guys, if there's something, come to me first. Tell it to me. I will filter it, and if it's necessary, I'll tell it to Jaeger. If
Yeah.
not, I will keep it for myself. I will listen to you. You can, if it's emotion or is it if it's something funny or doesn't matter what it is. Just you can say everything.
Yeah.
I'm open to listen to you, and that's working out well at the moment for us.
Yeah.
So
It's
it will keep Jaeger as well. It keeps him calm when he is in the event as well.
Yeah, definitely. And to be honest, I had the same when I had my co-captain. I'm the head captain, and still now I'm the only captain of Hakai.
Mm.
But before I had Hulk, he was my co-captain, and Hulk was more the kind of you, where everyone, if they had a problem in the team or they needed to say something emotional or something that didn't matter with the game,
Mhm.
go to him because I can't get it on that moment because I'm the guy who is focused on the job.
Yeah.
Like even last weekend we had it. One of my teammates was saying to me like, "Yo, Mushe, the guys didn't play that much, and if you say it to me during a game, I will almost give you a slap right in the face."
Very.
I'm like, shut your fucking mouth. I'm like, I understand it, but it's not the right time. I understand it,
Yeah.
but we are here to compete. We are here to win. Everyone who is playing, that means they deserve to play. For people who are here and doesn't play that much, it doesn't mean they don't deserve to play. It means they are here to learn and still need to get more work done before they can get a regularly playing time. It's just like this.
Yeah.
We are not there to have fun. We are there to win. But my guys understand. But one of the things they need to understand is don't tell this to me during a game because then I'm getting furious. I can lose my temper so damn fast. It's not like I'm getting frustrated or something. It's just like I'm gonna
You
say it
don't know
like it
how to
is.
react to it at that moment. You cannot
Yeah,
filter it.
I'm just gonna say it like I think it is, and
Yeah.
afterwards it's like, okay, yeah, shut your mouth. I'm going back to the job.
But
But yeah,
the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to have my team completely with their mind on the game. So
mm,
that's why if there is something, just tell me.
yeah,
I am the type of guy you can tell to me, and I won't take it with me on the field.
yeah,
If you tell something to Jaeger, for example, he can be it can get in his head.
yeah.
So if someone is telling me something and I know, okay, this is not helping him for his game,
Mhm.
it's fine. I will just listen to you, and I will leave it in the dressing room. It's fine. I can
Yeah.
I can take it.
And it's also a good thing because the people can um, get the thing off their liver. I'm not sure if it's right English, but it's right Dutch.
Yeah,
But they can get their things off their liver, and yeah, they feel um, comfortable again. It's like
yeah,
they don't have the pressure behind them. Like I need to say something, or do I need to say it, or don't I need to say it? It's like they get the pressure off them. So yeah.
and because I am that way, they call me dad or something. They go, Papa, here, Papa Steve, Papa Savior, because
Yeah,
I'm trying to keep the sheeps together.
yeah, no, but it is needed in a team. It's definitely needed. It gives the team more structure and it gives the team a kind of calmness. It
Yeah,
keeps everyone calm and just relaxed. Everyone can say what they want to say, and if it's not the right time to say to Jaeger or yeah, just say to Solid, and like okay, I feel relaxed again and I can go back to the game. And they're back on the focus. So yeah, it's a big thing if you have someone like this. So yeah, you're still doing the job.
yes.
Yeah, okay. I have another question for you, Solid. Would you ever expect where you are today as a player and as a team if you go back in time?
So if I understand the question correctly, if I could,
Would you ever thought you were where you're at
at the point
today?
now, no,
Yeah.
no,
No?
no. Because when I started, we didn't have the team to get at the level that we are at now. So no, I was just starting for the fun.
Yeah,
Not me myself. Like I said before, I'm the one. I'm the type of guy I want to win.
yeah,
But I knew that time that I didn't have the players to reach that level.
yeah,
So no, I didn't expect it to go this far at this level. Uh, but in the end, we're here
yeah,
competing each other in the pro.
yeah, definitely. So, and would you change something, or would you never change something during the track you guys already made with the whole Saviors and you as a player?
Mm, I won't say I want to change something. There will be a day that I can see that there are people better than me on the field.
Yeah,
So yeah, that day will come someday. I won't say this season, next season, or whatever season, but there will be a day that I have to admit to myself or someone
yeah,
else that there are players that if you want to keep the name at that level, you have
yeah,
to invest and also put yourself in back at the back of the line again,
yeah,
and just give people the space to yeah improve their self.
yeah,
And if I cannot do it myself anymore, I want to teach people how to get at that level.
yeah. Okay. So you're being here still for a long time. You gonna
I won't.
still.
No, you yeah, you don't have to
Okay.
miss me. I will be there.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice. One thing I'm gonna say to you guys, and I'm not that I want you guys to get rid of the field or something. I'm definitely looking forward to the second generation of saviors. What I'm saying is, like right now, we are in the first generation, so the whole team. The youngest guy on your team is Cringe, but now it's Ruben, I think, or they're the same age.
Um, I would lie if I say yeah because I don't know his age actually. That's
Okay.
pretty
Okay.
sad, but I don't know. So it's let's say mid 20s. It's the lowest age now.
Okay. I'm definitely looking forward to what Savers will bring with their second generation. Because as you guys know, you're already over the 30s. Let's hope we can make it to the 40s and maybe to the 50s. Let's hope you guys can keep on
you,
here.
you saw Finny last tournament last weekend.
I
Did you
told
see
him
it?
like, yeah, I saw him and I told him like, Vinny, if we are playing you guys, I want you on the field. I want to play a 1v1 against you. Guess he was too scared.
It's just a number. You see it, Mush. It's just a number.
It's just a number, yeah, but it definitely is just a number. It's all age is just a number. As long as you feel to it, you can do it. There's nothing to stop you.
There are more
So
examples with that age. So I want to be one of them,
yeah,
the
okay.
old
I'm
guys.
gonna keep you to that, man. I'm gonna keep you to that. Okay. Then I have one last question for me personally. I saw you also playing Kappa. It was some seasons ago. If you have to choose, if you have to choose one thing, would it be a pistol or would it be an M4? And don't think about the injury or anything. Just say your honest opinion.
M4. And I also want to explain why I played with a Kappa.
Okay, tell me.
Okay. I always said to the guys with the high kappas or the pistols just in general, I just said, why you didn't do that? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Because I couldn't feel or know what they were feeling or what the pressure was that they had.
Yeah,
I'm a M4 player. I'm the guy putting the pressure.
yeah,
And I wanted to feel how they were feeling on the field. So I know on scrim days I'm a beast with a high kappa.
yeah,
Don't give it to me on NSL fields. Don't do it. It's I have to be ashamed of myself actually, but okay. Well, I just did it to just get the taste of being in that position.
yeah. Okay,
Now I understand them way more than I did before,
okay.
and I will give some advice to more people to do that. Do that to see what your other guys on the field are feeling.
Yeah,
Change positions on training days. Change replicas. Everything. Just try everything to so you can say I understand what you are feeling on the field.
yeah.
It's just
That's
advice that I can give the old guy giving to the youngest.
that's a very good advice, man. And to be honest, like I'm a type of guy. When people tell me like, yeah, I'm an M4 player, I play in the back, and I said to them like, fuck off. No, you aren't. It doesn't matter what thing you have in your hands.
No.
Doesn't matter if I say to you, go to there in front and you need to belly slide or something. I don't give a fuck. You're just gonna do it. Doesn't matter what you have in your hands. It's you need to be the all-round player to be a good player. And like I love what you said. You didn't understand your pistol players,
Yeah.
and you took it. You took the beast by his tail, and you said like, "Okay, I'm gonna do it myself, and I want to experience why things aren't happening over there."
Yeah.
You were not like making excuses. Yeah, guys, you need to do this, this, this. No, you just did it so you could better understand it. And yeah, to everyone who is still struggling with it, it's yeah, the best advice. Just take a pistol, take an M4 in your hand, and you will notice the biggest difference of it all.
Yeah, I didn't
So
actually. I didn't care that people said, "Yo, this was your worst event ever." I didn't. I couldn't care less. It was for the team. That's
yeah,
why I did it. And at the end, you see where we're at now. So
yeah.
I think it worked out.
Yeah, definitely. And this is one of the things I did last year too. Like maybe you still remember, I started as a pistol player on Seven Sins.
Yeah.
Always was a pistol player until I started my own team, Hakai. Then I needed to switch over to M4. But yeah, the second event last year, the Pro Series, we went 0-6. We still gave everyone a hard fight because the points differential was very close with everyone. It was we didn't came enough. We couldn't do enough with the time we had. It was always like one hang behind or one some zone points behind. It was always like we were trying, but it was never enough. And that event I was playing with the pistol because I noticed my guys weren't giving enough pressure. They weren't not being dynamic enough on the field. So I told to them like, guys, I just gonna switch pistol for this event and we're gonna see. And I did the moves. I was dynamic, but one of the things we missed was we missed a communicator, a guy in the back who's thinking behind. What are we doing? Are we playing offense, defense? What is the time? How many kills do we have? Where are we at right now? Things like this. What do you need to do? And with an M4 player, with having an M4 in your hands, it's way easier to make this job the best that it is. With the Kappa, it's more difficult because you are more upfront. You need to be more quiet if you are doing a silent attack. But as an M4, you are really giving out the information to all you guys, giving them structure, maybe giving them a job during the game. And this is what we missed on that tournament. So I switched back again to my M4. And the last event, we noticed directly like, okay, it is the best. And that was one of the biggest things I needed to do was admit it. Like I'm a killer with a kappa, and I'm not to have an ego or something, but I'm a killer with a kappa. If I want to get you, I'm gonna get you, and I come right in your face. I'm not scared. I'm not waiting. If I see an opportunity, I will come right at you. But in my team, it's that's not my job,
Yeah.
and you need to admit it. So that's also some of the things because sometimes people are like, yeah, I want to play Kappa, I want to be a hybrid. I can say one things. And maybe Sonny's going to be mad at me because he's also a hybrid, but hybrids don't exist. You are an M4 player or you're a Kappa player.
That's
Hybrids
why he
don't
is mainly
exist.
M4 at the moment. He's not actually the hybrid anymore.
Yeah,
But also because we have a more how you call it, a stable roster for the Kappa players at the
yeah,
moment. So that's why he can do a step backwards for being the hybrid, just be a main M4 player actually.
yeah. And that's just, I said it in the beginning when I started Hakai. I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a hybrid player and I'm going to play pistol. This round, I'm going to play M4. No, it doesn't work. If you start an event, it's very simple, or there needs to happen something like your main flag runner is down and you need the sprinting time or the endurance or something like this. Then you can switch. But
Yeah.
on the end. the platform you start the tournament with is the platform you end the tournament with, and it doesn't change. It doesn't change because it doesn't work. You can't train two things. You can only train one thing for one event, in my opinion.
If you
So
want to be fully invested in it, yeah, indeed.
yeah, and that's one of the things I had the biggest advantage of, because me starting as a pistol player gave me the freedom of knowing what it is as a pistol player to play with a pistol. As we know, pistol players are fast, are going low, are sliding farther, are being aggressive. And once I started playing with my M4, I had my pistol way of playing, and I just kept on going with this, but just with a different platform. So I'm just playing the same way. If I need to, I can go easily over the 50 or be aggressive like a pistol player or get myself in a small position. This is not a problem, but I just do it with my M4. And this is something also players, for you, I can understand with injury, it's not always that.
I'm still doing it. If I
Yeah,
have
you're
to,
still
I'm
doing
doing
it.
it.
But on the end, for some people are like, yeah, I'm an F4 player. I don't need to do this or that. No, you need to be the all-round player to really
Yeah,
get something going. So
and to
yeah,
understand
yeah,
the game.
yeah, definitely. You need, if you want to understand like your pistol players or your back players, you definitely need to understand it. So, um, Solid again, big advice for everyone who's listening or watching. I would really think twice about it, because what Solid is saying is a thing you will definitely think about. Um, okay, Solid. With that said, I have some questions from the listeners for you.
We.
The first one. Shit,
You're already
sometimes.
laughing. What is it?
Yeah, sometimes I'm already reading the questions, and yeah, my expression is saying enough. It's from Robert Bulting,
Yeah.
as a guy from ours, Robert. He asked, is it also solid down there?
What down where? What
I
the?
can't give. He said, he asked, is it also solid down there? You can make it. You can make whatever you want from it.
It's always solid.
It's always solid. Solid is a solid player, and he's a solid guy.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to help me with this one. It's from Tristan. I didn't understand it completely. He asked, "How does it feel to be official? How does it feel to officially be in the UNC status?"
Okay, I will tell you. Did he do this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. He means the uncle status. So
Okay.
the
Okay.
old guy.
I was thinking about uncle, but I wasn't 100% sure.
No, we were talking to each other 2 days ago or something, and I just told him, yeah, we missed a few guys of ECE, and yeah, ECE, the guys, I really like the guys. They're
Yeah.
nice to us. Um, Also, huge respect for always coming to the Netherlands to play
Yeah.
our league, actually,
Yeah.
because if I had to go 3 or 4 times a season to the USA, yeah, I want to, but I just can't.
Yeah. No.
So that's like I said, a huge respect to them, and yeah, I just told them as well that I'm getting an old guy now, and just said the uncle status.
Uncle status down.
So I told
Okay.
him it doesn't matter, nephew, because still you're having a hard time.
Oh, love it, love it. No, one of the things I want to say, the last episode I had with Sonny and Zeus, we did like the
Yeah,
predictions, and Zeus was telling me all the guys of EC need to expand, need to have like 10,000 K
yeah,
to make it over all the three events, and yeah, to be honest, that's a big amount of money.
that's
Um,
insane. Yeah,
so yeah, huge respect for them for always coming over. Yeah, guys, you guys are still rocking down.
yep.
Next one is from Gladde Ari, like I like to call him. Could you tell us more about the pressure coming in the finals?
Um, Yeah, the feeling on the finals. Usually, I'm not that good with pressure. But now we got a few finals already.
Yeah,
We lost many finals. We won just enough finals to get there last season. So the pressure is the pressure that you feel is the pressure that you let enter your body actually.
yeah,
Um, if you can put the pressure, you can turn it around to make it no pressure, but just the motivation to win.
yeah,
I think that's the key because if you let it to if you let the pressure to you into your brain, it's done. You already
yeah,
lost the 50% of the match.
yeah, definitely. That's
So that's the only thing I can say about it. If you have the feeling, if you feel pressure, it's fine as long as it doesn't take over your complete brain.
yeah. You can't lose the focus. Use
No,
that pressure and turn it into motivation.
yeah,
Like
yes.
feel the adrenaline and
Make it a vibe. I think
yeah,
that's better. Make it to get your energy out of it.
yeah. Hype yourself up with all the pressure you have. Like
Yeah,
one of the things I noticed, I played FCC already, and during FCC, every time you play, you have all the cameras face to you. You have all the guys watching you. There are only two guys on the field, so you have a lot more pressure. And you need to really sustain everything and make sure to use that pressure and use that adrenaline into hyping yourself up. Like, okay, you are feeling the chills. Okay, let's go, guys. Hype yourself up. Hype yourself up. Hype your team, guys. Help your team up. Really turn, like you said, just turn it into a vibe. Use it in a good environment and don't
yeah.
let it down,
Don't
go
let it
down on
take over
yourself. Yeah.
your complete way of playing.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, next one is a very good one. It's from Hakai Mouse. He asks, attitude or skill, what is more important?
For me, it's more skill.
Yeah.
You can have an attitude, but if you don't deliver it on the field, what is your attitude worth?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm more a guy from attitude. If you have a skill, okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
just like you said, if you have the skill, you can have an attitude, but you cannot have the attitude without a skill
Yeah. It's
because you won't
definitely.
deliver what your mouth is saying.
Yeah. Okay. One of that is one of the thing. Like if you have, you can say attitude on two different ways. You can have a good
Yeah,
attitude and you can have a bad attitude. Um, I prefer an attitude before skill because a skill is something you can learn. An attitude is not something you can learn. In my opinion, it's difficult. It's my thinking about it. Like. Let me just say, for example, a guy is coming to me. He want to a new guy is coming. He has the skill. He has the movement for it. He has the speed, the flexibility for playing NSL. But he has like an attitude, like yeah, I can do everything. It's easy for me. I'm a young guy like this. I definitely gonna say to him, see you next time, but it's not here anymore. That's my interpretation, and it's more like an ego. It's not actually the attitude. But if a guy is coming to me and he's showing his first tricks, and I can definitely see like, this guy he needs a little bit, he needs a lot of work. But every time he shows up, and every time he's asking me like, "Hey, Musha, how can I improve this? How can I improve that?" He has an improving attitude. He has a good attitude of learning. That's what I prefer. But like I said, you can have a good and a bad attitude. So it can
yeah.
go both ways.
I have a good example. The new guy, Ruben, bad boy.
Yeah.
We don't have to tell him how to shoot.
No.
He's skilled. He can shoot.
Yeah.
So a good example, but his mouth is also there. Actually, it's already doing the big talks and everything. It's not bad, but I told him training is not the same as a tournament. I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Yeah, oh no, it's fine. I will do this. I will do that. First game he played like this. It's fine. It's no problem. I just
No,
told him
no.
before, don't run your mouth too fast because it won't be the same. It will be more pressure, different lanes because you train against us. It's different than playing against you guys, for example.
Yeah,
It's not the same. Like I said, it's nothing bad, but you know what kind of player you are when you're playing a tournament.
yeah,
So that's what I mean by attitude. You can have the attitude and skills and everything, but it will change when you're on the field.
yeah, definitely.
You will not be the same player and in the at training because you're trying new things. So you're being cocky. No, I can do this. I can do that. You're not doing it at the tournament.
Yeah,
Then your mind has to be clear,
straight. Yeah.
clear vision.
The things you tried on the training, on the tournament, you need to be deciding what you
You need to be
can
sure.
use. Yeah, you need to be sure. Like, okay, we tried this, but it didn't work, so I can actually use it. 8 of the 10 times I get shot off break, things like this. But if you have like, well, I can do this, no problem. And yeah, on the tournament, you have to be sure, and you need to get full support on your decisions.
Yeah, I won't
If
give away a free G1. I don't do it.
Yeah, no, definitely not. That's one of the biggest things. Okay, next one is from Jesse. Jesse, sector on Jesse.
Yeah.
Hi. What are your goals for 2025 in terms of NSL speed limit?
The first pro tournament from past weekend, I got a lot of information for myself as a player. For myself, um, I cannot spill the tea there for myself. What my goals are actually. Sorry. There are some things I need to work on, and that will make me a better player, and that will give more to the team as
Yeah,
well. So my goals, I can say something. My goals are just getting more information out of the things that we are walking into now, and the goals are making a full roster again.
yeah.
And I cannot tell how we will do it, but I will assure you, we'll be back
Okay,
with a full
okay,
roster.
okay. I love that. I'm happy to see that, and I will be looking out for that. So, okay, let's go. Um, Okay, then last one is from Doc 187 Doc, and he asked when we get patches from that iconic smile.
He calls me Mr. Smile. I don't know why. Because yeah, okay, I'm a happy guy. You won't see me sad that often actually. Uh, yeah, make patches for my smile. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that one. Sorry.
Hey, Doc, what are you waiting for? Just
Yeah, I still have yours. I just saw it a few days ago in my old case, the old OG Mushe patch.
yeah,
I
I
still
made
have it.
I made like 50 or 25, and people are asking me every time again, like, hey, do you have some Mushik patches? And I'm like, yeah, they were sold out 3 years ago. I'm not making them anymore. Yeah,
I
I
don't.
actually I need to make some new ones, but they are so big. They are so big. It's
Yeah, but
insane.
you also like the things you're doing now. You have the face, getting familiar and everything. I understand, but I am more. I'm just I'm just a player. I'm not the face. So what we have is the saviors patches, just
Yeah,
the name that we are selling.
yeah.
That's what we are doing. But I don't feel the urge to do some personal patches or something. Yeah, I don't feel the urge to do that actually.
Yeah, it was very in the beginning, and it was a nice patch. It was an exclusive patch, but yeah, on the end I was like, maybe I need to think twice about it. I
It
was
was
young.
funny.
It was funny. It was funny. It's still it's a nice patch. It's all in, but it's too big, and yeah, I don't even have that cup anymore. So it's not even worth it anymore. It's like I was in the beginning, I was very hyped. I want to make patches, I want to make my name. I had like a specific kappa, the turquoise color and everything, and I made it all turquoise. The turquoise isn't actually my favorite color. My favorite color is green, as you can already tell.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's yeah, it was a
But
nice thing.
still, you did it,
Yeah.
and look where you're at now.
Yeah,
You
that's
wanted to make a name. You wanted to be there where you're at now, and you made it.
yeah.
So also shout out to you. You made it.
No,
You
thanks,
made it
man.
happen. You didn't run your mouth. You also made it actually.
Yeah.
So shout out to
Um,
you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words, definitely. I'm just a guy. If I have something in my head, I just want to make the best out of it and want to make sure I achieve my goals. And even with this podcast, I just had the thinking. I thought about it like 1 year, and at one moment I was like, "Musha, what the fuck is stopping you? What are you waiting for? I have my PC. I made. I have a mic. I have a camera. Like everything. I was like, Musha, what is stopping you? Come on, just start it already." And look where we are right now. We have episode 12 with the iconic number 12, Solid himself. So yeah, let's go, man. Okay, with that, all my questions are done. One of the last things I want to ask you is to plug the Saviors and your personal Instagram account so people can follow you. So yeah, the
Thank you.
the camera is yours. So tell them, where can the people keep up with you?
Yes. Let's start with the Saviors Airsoft, the team. And mine is soft underscore solid 12. It's my Instagram. And if you have if there's something in your mind you want to ask or something or you forgot about it, just reach out to me. I
Yeah.
am always ready to answer your questions or help you out if you want. So
Yeah,
just
he
do it.
will. Solid will definitely reply to you with a big smile.
Yeah, always.
Okay, guys. With that said, Solid, thank you for jumping by and having
You're
an
welcome.
amazing episode with me. And yeah, thanks again for the great final on Pro Series 1. Let's hope we can make it another great final on Pro Series 2.
I also want to do one more shout out. Is it possible?
Yeah, you can. The camera is yours, man. Do it.
Airsoft Doctor.
Yeah.
I have to do it more close. Look, this guy made a lot possible for us. He's helping us out so well with everything. So I want to give him a big shout out and just check his page, check his store, Belgium.
Yeah.
Just go there and take whatever you like because he has everything. So
And
I didn't want to forget about his name. Airsoft Doctor is the guy you need
yeah.
for your stuff.
Airsoft Doctor, I bought my last silencer with them before Globals. One funny thing about it, when I'm playing with my Trinity, I need to play with a big tracer because otherwise I don't hear shit. And I wanted to take, so we went to the US for playing Globals, and I had my brand new silencer bought by Airsoft Doctor. I was so proud of it. Everyone liked it. It was so silent. We got to the airport on Brussels. And first thing they took from me was my silencer
Now,
because it looked too real. And I showed them like it's a tracer with some foam and just a cylinder. And they said to me, "Sorry, it looks too real. If you want to, you can still put it back in your big luggage." I said to them like, "F you, take it with you. I will figure it out." I was like,
yep,
don't try me right now. I had a lot to do to figure everything out to make it to globals. We
yeah,
already had some struggles on the airport. Don't try me now because I'm gonna
not
lose
the
my
moment.
mind. Not the moment. I just said to them like, "You can have it. Do with it whatever you want. I don't care." I just
Pick it
left.
up, your.
Yeah, I'm still sad about it, and every one of my
Yeah,
team
I
is still
understand.
laughing with me. The first thing I did when I arrived in Rhode Island, I asked everyone, "Does someone have a spy silencer for me? Maybe can you guys help me out?" Nobody has one. Damn.
Wow.
I even checked in Rhode Island and Extreme Airsoft to buy a new one. But yeah, yeah, they were like so long. I was like, no, that's a little bit too long.
Sad.
Okay, no, but definitely, guys, check out Airsoft Doctor. It's a great company. It's a Belgian company, so yeah, and I see the nice drip with the saviors over there also. Um, yeah, amazing sweaters, man. Okay,
Yes.
guys, with that said, Solid, thanks again for jumping by. It was an amazing episode, and guys, for everyone, see you in the next. Ciao, ciao. Yeah, guys, another episode done with the OG Solid. Yeah, guys. As always, it was an amazing episode. I had a good chat with him. We talked a lot about a lot of stuff, and even behind the scene, we still had a big chat. So yeah, guys, let's go over and make sure we have another episode next week, of course. But if you guys want to stay tuned and want to keep up to date with the episode, make sure to follow us on every platform on Instagram, Spotify, and YouTube, of course. And if you're listening on Spotify, make sure to rate the podcast. It helps me a lot. And if you're listening on YouTube, make sure to hit the likes button, hit the subscribe if you want to, and if you don't forget, push the notification button so you will be tuned in for the next episode. Guys, see you in the next one.